Chairman, for your opening remarks. May I just, for the benefit of the distinguished delegates here, mention that earlier I was supposed to be a speaker, but as a moderator, I'll restrict myself to the job of moderation. I'll first request Professor Xavier to speak, and then we have the Pro-Vice Chancellor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, Professor Ramanujam, and Mr. Sumit Verma, who is Head of Higher Education at Intel. But before I request my distinguished members of the panel to say their and give their comments on the subject, as the in charge of the international division of the ministry, I just want to make a few quick observations. Firstly, whenever we talk of internationalization of higher education, we start thinking in terms of foreign universities coming to India, or we start thinking of Indian students going abroad. There is another dimension. Indian institutions are also going abroad. IGNOU being, many of you may be associated with IGNOU, which is a partner of this summit. They have established study centers abroad. There have been many initiatives like Manipal University or Birla Institute of Technology who have gone either to Malaysia or to Gulf countries. So it's not a one-way traffic. We somehow start thinking only in terms of a one-way traffic of foreign students or of foreign universities coming and setting up campuses. No. There is a vast opportunity even for Indian education to go abroad. There are requests from Singapore, Qatar, and Mauritius to establish IIT-like institutions. And today morning, the Minister of Bhutan was there with our minister. He had come to attend this summit. And he was also requesting for an Indian assisted institute of technology to be established in Bhutan. The second dimension that I would like to mention before you all, and particularly before the panelists, somehow either we start thinking only in terms of India and our domestic audience, or we start looking towards the West, that is the Europe or USA, or to the Far East, that is Australia and New Zealand. There's a great deal of opportunity of collaboration with the African countries and the Gulf countries where we are particularly missing out. In fact, in Africa, the Prime Minister has recently announced establishment of an India-Africa virtual university where IGNOU will be a major partner. There is already a Pan-Africa e-network. And out of the 40 to 50,000 students, foreign students who come to India, almost half of them are from the African continent. So that is another dimension that we should take into account, that we should not become too much of Europe or USA centric. When we talk of internationalization, we should look at other regions of the world which offer tremendous opportunities of collaboration. And the third is about the global challenges. Earlier, the national boundaries, more or less because of the geographical regions, the challenges used to be restricted to a particular region or to a nation. But now the challenges like climate change, they don't restrict themselves to a particular area. They become relevant for all of us. And the technologies which are being developed, they can be used anywhere. And it's quite possible that the challenge may be in one region, maybe in Africa or in India. The technology may be developed somewhere else. And the developer of those technologies could be another group. What it means for us is to develop globally talented workforce which can utilize their talent anywhere. I think these are some of the challenges. I'll restrain myself, and I have a small change, Professor Xavier, because Mr. Sumit Verma has a flight to catch. So I'll request him to give. I've been told that you have a flight to catch, so you may start and then we'll take over.
I mean, it's only that we started late, so if we're still able to finish